Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome. This week, we're going to talk about how prejudice and hate, evil, keeps your love weak and woke in fear. Okay? We're going to talk about that this week. Okay? And Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? That's going to be the name of the video. Okay? Alright? 12 years ago, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. I was being attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? Alright? I was being attacked by evil. Okay? And I was attacked by evil for delivering my soul to heaven. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that later. Okay? Alright? I see the truth in real time. Okay? The truth is you got prejudice and hate keeping your love weak. This is keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? So, I'm going to talk about that a bit. Okay? I fight evil for Jesus Christ. Okay? I follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? Alright? Because one of the first things I learned when my soul entered heaven is that Jesus Christ was attacked by evil before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. Okay? That's one of the first things I learned when my soul entered heaven. Okay? And that Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. I'm going to show you how to become powerful, unbreakable love in this video. Okay? I'm going to try to put everything I know into this video. That's why it's going to run so long. Because I try to tell you everything I know. Because what I did was, because I'm in the war for heaven, I gathered all the intelligence and I'm delivering it to you. Okay? I'm actually a warrior for heaven. I'm defending heaven. And I'm going to show you how to defend heaven. Okay? Alright? Alright, so, yeah. Alright, what else? Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? Alright? I came to the conclusion that prejudice is the corruption. Okay? Prejudice is the corruption that Jesus was going after when he was alive. Okay? Alright? So, we call it, that today is called prejudice and hate. Okay? This corruption is in people. Okay? And it's in people because they live in fear. Okay? And this corruption is created from fear. Okay? So when you remove your fear, you will remove this corruption. Okay? Alright? And as you remove more and more of your fear, you remove more and more of this corruption known as prejudice and hate. Okay? Alright? So, what prejudice and hate does, prejudice and hate attacks us. We get attacked by prejudice and hate when we go to deliver our souls to heaven. Okay? Alright? We get attacked by its prejudice and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards when we go to deliver our soul to heaven. Okay? I'm going to explain that too. Okay? Alright? So, okay? So 12 years ago, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. So, my soul stays in heaven because I never give up to win. Okay? I always believe in myself and I never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? And that fights prejudice. Okay? That's how we fight prejudice. A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? A good warrior. Okay? Alright? What else? Live in fear defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. If you live in fear. Okay? If you remove your fear, you will defend heaven with its forces of love. You will defend love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. Okay? When you believe in heaven, or when you believe in Jesus Christ, you believe in Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? When you believe in Jesus Christ, believe in love and freedom. Okay? Alright? Because that's what Jesus is. He's a pure love and freedom for your soul because his soul is in heaven. Okay? So, heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? Now what happens is, when you deliver your soul to heaven, this is how you do it. You believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven, and you never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? So, okay, and what that does, that increases the forces of your love. Okay? And that fights prejudice. We actually fight prejudice when we increase the forces of our love. Okay? The prejudice and hate is there, is to keep your love weak and woke in fear. Okay? That's why it's there. Okay? As long as you're living in fear, you have this corruption in you, and you're never going to deliver your soul to heaven. Prejudice makes you give up. That's what it does. Prejudice makes you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? And that's what it does. Okay? Now what happens is, we live in fear, right? Because we live in fear, or whatever, but people that live in fear, they have this corruption in them. Because this corruption is created from fear. Okay? And this corruption is known as prejudice. This corruption known as prejudice is created from fear. Okay? Alright? Hate's created from fear. Okay? Prejudice's created from fear. Prejudgment's created from the prejudice. And then you have prejudice and hate. Evil's created from the prejudice and the hate. So it's evil is created from fear. Okay? So when you live in fear, you will tend to prejudge and hate others. If you remove your fear, you will stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? Alright? So, what prejudice and hate does, prejudice and hate keeps your love weak or woke. It keeps your love weak and woke in fear. That's what prejudice and hate does. Okay? And that's the reason why it's there. It's there to keep your love weak so you never deliver your soul to heaven. This is how it keeps your soul out of heaven. Okay? So, prejudice and hate is there to keep your soul out of heaven. That's the reason it's there. The reason evil is there is to keep your souls out of heaven. That is the only reason evil is there. Okay? Alright? Now I'm going to tell you what happens to me because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? I am prejudged and hated because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? I am prejudged and hated. Okay? I'm actually hated and rejected because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? So, what happens is, the forces of my love, because I delivered my soul to heaven, the forces of my love, it reacts against fear. Okay? The forces of my love reacts against fear because I'm defending heaven. Okay? This is what I did. I defended my love. I defended heaven while delivering my soul to heaven. I'm defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? That's what heaven is. Heaven is a pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? So what happens is my love is defending heaven. And because my love is defending heaven, right? What evil attacks, see, evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. See? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? By keeping you in fear, that's how Satan has control over the world. See, Satan has control over the world because he has control over the dictatorship of evil. I call it the dictatorship of evil. And this is dictated from fear. Okay? That's all dictated from fear. Okay? Because Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? And fear tends to dictate people to prejudge and hate. Okay? Now we're going to talk about what my love does, how my love reacts against fear. Okay? Because I'm defending heaven, the forces of my love reacts against fear. Because I fight prejudice, the forces of my love reacts against fear, and it hurts their prejudice. Okay? It hurts their prejudice. Okay? And then this drives the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad, and then they hate me. That's where the hate comes from. Okay? Then they prejudge and hate me. Okay? Alright? So I'm prejudged and hated by people that live in fear. Okay? Alright? So people that have this corruption in them, they prejudge and hate me. This is why I'm hated and rejected. Okay? So, because my love reacts against fear. It hurts their prejudice. The prejudice is the corruption that is found in fear. Okay? Alright? Now what happens is the prejudice, the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards, this is what they attack. They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven, which would be me, because I delivered my soul to heaven. I'm a warrior for heaven. Okay? And this is why I'm hated and rejected. Okay? So, alright? Because I'm a warrior for heaven. I'm defending heaven. Okay? What did I say? They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. That's the demons, trolls, and cowards that live in fear. Okay? They live in fear. That's Satan's army. The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards, this is Satan's army. Okay? They are enemy combatants to heaven. Okay? They live in fear. Okay? When they live in fear, they defend Satan. When they live in fear. When you remove your fear, you defend heaven. Okay? That's the war for heaven. Okay? When you remove your fear, you're defending your love. You're defending heaven. While delivering your soul to heaven, you'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Alright? Now, how does prejudice and hate keep love weak? In fear? What prejudice and hate does, prejudgment, prejudice, and hate does, is it breaks love. When an individual gets attacked by evil, they get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? This is known as breaking. Okay? It breaks them. Love, what evil does, evil breaks love and keeps it weak in fear. Well, that's what prejudice and hate does. It breaks love and keeps it weak or woke in fear. Okay? By keeping it weak or woke, it's always under Satan's control. Okay? By love being kept weak or woke in fear, this is keeping it under Satan's control. This is how Satan stays in control. Okay? With fear. Okay? Because Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? Now, what happens is what fear does, fear dictates their actions. Fear will dictate their actions. Whose actions does it dictate? The demons, trolls, and cowards. It dictates their actions. Because they live in fear. Because they live in fear, they are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Because they live in fear. Okay? Alright? When you remove your fear, you'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. That means you'll be defending heaven when you defend love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Did you know when you remove all your fear, you become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven? Well, now you know. Okay? Alright? I was attacked by a lot of prejudice and hate down through the years. Okay? I know the truth. Okay? What happened was the forces of my love reacts against fear. It hurts their prejudice. This drives them mad. This drives them mad. Who does it drive mad? The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. It drives them mad. Then they attack me. Then they attack me with prejudice and hate. Okay? They attack me with hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They talk behind my back. They blame me for this, blame me for that. Everything is my fault. Nothing I do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? That's what I get attacked by. I was attacked by that for years, trying to go to work. I was attacked by that. Okay? I don't give up, I don't give in, and I always win. I don't give up, I don't give in, and I always win against evil. Okay? I don't have to say nothing at all. I don't give up, I don't give in, and I always win against evil. Okay? That keeps me unbreakable. See, because that's what evil does. Evil tries to break love and keep it weak. If your love is unbreakable, it's going to increase. The forces of your unbreakable love increases. As the forces of your unbreakable love increases, you remove more and more of your fear. You start to see more and more of the truth from heaven. Eventually, you start to learn the difference between the forces of love, right, and evil from heaven. Okay? All right? Now, at Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you. Okay? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? All right? Jesus Christ always has your back. Okay? You can talk to Jesus Christ anytime you want. Okay? All right? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, that is the forces of love. Okay? We love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back. Okay? Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win. Okay? Just remember that. Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win against evil. Okay? That's how he conquered evil. Okay? Alright? So, just so you know. Okay? Now, that's how prejudice and hate keeps love weak in fear. Okay? It breaks love and keeps it weak in fear. Well, that's what evil does. Evil breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. Weak or woke. I call it weak and woke in fear. Okay? Wokeness is weakness. Okay? That's what wokeness is. Okay? So, alright? And that's keeping your love weak. Okay? By keeping your love weak, you live in fear. And as long as you live in fear, you are under Satan's control. As long as you live in fear. If you remove your fear, you free yourself. You actually free yourself from the dictatorship of evil. You free yourself from Satan. So you're not under Satan's control anymore. Okay? And then your love starts to fight evil. Your love will start to fight evil. Your love actually starts to fight prejudice. Okay? Your love starts to fight prejudice and hate. Okay? Alright? My love fights prejudice. Okay? Heaven asked me to fight prejudice. Okay? So, my love fights prejudice. Okay? And that's what I'm showing you how to do in my videos. Okay? Alright? So, let's move on to the next segment of the video. Okay? Let's talk about the war for heaven. Okay? A long time ago. This is long before Jesus Christ. This is back before civilization. A war started against heaven. Okay? Now, back before this war started against heaven, you were delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? Because we had to live in the wild. Okay? Back when we were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that. Because we had to live in the wild. And because we had to live in the wild, we had this instinct in us. And that instinct delivered our souls to heaven. Okay? And that instinct is believing in yourself and never giving up to win. Okay? To survive in the wild. We never give up to win to survive in the wild. You have to win to survive in the wild. Okay? So it was always believe in yourself and never give up to win to survive in the wild. Okay? That's how animals deliver their souls to heaven. The same way. Okay? Because back then we were like human animals. And we had to survive in the wild. So we were delivering our souls to heaven. We had this instinct in us. It's always believe in yourself and never give up to win. Okay? And this kept your soul in heaven while you were alive. That kept your soul in heaven while you were alive. Okay? Alright? Never giving up to win keeps your soul in heaven while you're alive. Okay? So what happened was, they say that Satan got kicked out of heaven. So when Satan got kicked out of heaven, you all went into fear. Okay? And when you all went into fear, you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? Alright? And when you stopped delivering your souls to heaven, you all went into fear. And when you all went into fear, the corruption was created from the fear. That corruption, known as prejuditism, was created from the fear. And that's where prejuditism and hate came from. We got prejuditism and hate because you're not delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? Alright? So what happens is, the prejudice and hate was created from the fear. Okay? This attacks heaven. Okay? So the prejudice and hate, so that created prejudgment and hate. Okay? From the fear. So this is where prejudgment came from. Okay? This is when Satan got kicked out of heaven. That's when the war started against heaven. Okay? As civilization traveled throughout the world, or throughout the land, so did fear and evil, keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships, these are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? Alright? Those are evil. Those keep your souls out of heaven. Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? All right? What else? What else could I talk about the war for heaven? See, that's when evil was created. Evil was created when Satan got kicked out of heaven. When evil was created, that started the war against heaven. Okay? All right? So, I'm in the war for heaven. So I'm explaining all the intelligence. I'm delivering all the intelligence to you. Okay? Because I'm in the war for heaven. I was attacked by a lot of evil down through the years. Okay? I was attacked by a lot of prejudice and hate down through the years. I got more prejudice and hate stories than Jesus Christ. Okay? All right? So nobody knows more about this prejudice and hate and evil than J.T. Quicks. Okay? Because I was certainly attacked by a lot of it. Okay? All right? We get let's say you got evil. Okay? Evil creates fear. Fear creates evil. Okay? So we got prejudice and hate creates fear. Okay? Fear creates prejudice and hate. Okay? So as fear creates evil, evil creates fear. It's a vicious cycle. Okay? And this vicious cycle of fear and evil, fear creates evil, evil creates fear. This vicious cycle is what's keeping your souls out of heaven. The reason evil is there is to keep your souls out of heaven. That's the reason it's there. Okay? We're going to break that vicious cycle and put your soul back in heaven where it belongs. Okay? Your soul belongs in heaven while you're alive. Okay? All right? So, we're going to talk about that too. Okay? We get attacked by evil two different ways that I know of. Let's say you're a country or a group of people or a country, right? And you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by terrorism. Everybody's familiar with that, right? Terrorism. Well, terrorism is evil. Okay? When a group of people or a country get attacked by terrorism, they get attacked by evil. Okay? This attacks their love and freedom and creates fear on the people. Okay? That's what it does. Okay? That's terrorism. Okay? When we get attacked by terrorism. Let's say you're an individual and you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. When you're an individual and you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? What this does, this breaks them. This is known as breaking. Okay? This keeps their love weak in fear. What it does is it tries to break them and put their love weak in fear. It's known as breaking. It tries to break them. Okay? It tries to make them give up. That's what it does. Okay? If we never ever give up to win against evil, we could prevent suicide. Okay? We're going to talk a little bit about that, mental illness and suicide. Okay? Evil causes mental illness and suicide. Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? What it does is it tries to break the person. It tries to break them. This causes mental illness on them. Because it tries to break them. Because they increase the forces of their love. They didn't know that they entered the war for heaven. Okay? And then they get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. And prejudgment, prejudice, and hate tries to break them. Okay? And this causes mental illness on them. I had mental illness. My mental illness was caused from prejudgment and hate. My mental illness was caused from prejudgment and hate because I'm prejudged and hated. I lived in a depression. I lived in a depression my entire life because I'm prejudged and hated. because I'm hated and rejected. I live in a depression. Okay? All right? So now what happens is the prejudice and hate, it attacks the person, it tries to break them. Okay? I'm going to tell you what happened to me. I had anxiety, I had panic attacks, I went into a deep depression, I had stress, and I had paranoia. Okay? I had all them ailments. Okay? I wouldn't allow evil to break me when I was attacked by evil. Okay? Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. I kept myself unbreakable. Okay? As long as I stayed unbreakable, evil couldn't break me. Okay? Even though I went into mental illness. I didn't know back then that that's what it was. I just know that at that point, I know that I delivered my soul to heaven, then I was attacked by evil. If you get attacked by evil, you're defending heaven. Okay? All right? So when an individual gets attacked by evil, they get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. What this does, it tries to break them and put them in fear. It tries to keep them in fear. That's what prejudgment, prejudice, and hate does. It breaks love and keeps it in fear or woke. It keeps it weak or woke. Okay? All right? And that's what happened to me. It tried to break my love. I was unbreakable. Okay? Now what happens is a lot of people, when they get attacked by evil, they give up. And when they give up, they commit suicide. Okay? If you commit suicide, Satan wins. Okay? If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? All right? So, that's very important. We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? All right? So, that's mental illness and suicide. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? That will prevent suicide. Okay? If you ever get attacked by evil. Okay? All right? Because what happens is, a lot of times the person enters the war for heaven and they go into mental illness. Okay? And they don't know that they entered the war for heaven. And then they get attacked by evil. Okay? They get attacked by evil and they don't understand what's happening to them. And they just give up. And when they give up, they commit suicide. Okay? If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? So that explains mental illness and suicide a little bit. Okay? All right? So, we always believe in ourselves, and we never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? That fights prejudice. Okay? On your way to heaven. Okay? So, all right? Let's talk about things that Jesus Christ love in heaven. We love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back. Please do not commit suicide. That is the worst thing you can do. There's no coming back. Okay? And like I said, if you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? That's why we never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? All right? So, okay? What else? Things that are created from fear. Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is created from fear. What's created from fear? Prejudice. It's created from fear. That's the corruption. that Jesus was going after. Prejuditism. Okay? That's created from fear. Okay? What's created from the prejuditism is the prejudgment is created from the prejuditism. Evil's created from the prejudgment. Okay? Hate's created from fear. Okay? So all this stuff's created from fear. So when we remove the fear, we remove the corruption. Okay? When we remove the fear, we remove the corruption. Okay? All right? So, what else? The prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. Terrorism's created from prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. Terrorism. Okay? All right? That's evil. Okay? What else? You got mental illness and suicide, which I explained. Okay? All right? When a person gets attacked by prejudice and hate, they go into mental illness. And if they give up, they commit suicide. That's why we never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. All right? So that's how I get my love unbreakable. I had no fear in me. Okay? That's what happened. I had no fear in me, and I was able to handle it. When I got attacked by evil, I was able to handle it because I had no fear in me. At that point, I already have delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? So what happened was when I was attacked by evil, I was defending heaven. Okay? I didn't know it at the time, but that's what I was doing. Okay? I went to mental illness. Okay? So, what else? Hate and corruption. Hate and corruption is evil. Where you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Okay? Hate and corruption is evil. Okay? Hate and corruption is prejudice and hate. Okay? So, where you have prejudice and hate, you have hate and corruption. Okay? And that's evil. And like I said, where you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Okay? All the chaos you see around the world, that's created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. All the chaos, which is created from fear. It's all created from fear. Okay? All the bad stuff you see going on around the world is created from fear. Okay? You being a sinner is created from your own fear. Because you have this corruption in you if you have any fear in you. You have this corruption in you. In order to remove this corruption, you believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil. That removes the corruption. Okay? If you have any of this corruption in you. Okay? All right? So even if you think you don't live in fear, but you're still prejudging and hating others, then you still need to remove the corruption. Okay? All right? What happens is when you remove all your fear, you remove this corruption out of your love. Okay? All right? So, okay, you remove this corruption out of your love when you remove all your fear. If you remove all your fear and you remove this corruption out of your love, okay, you will stop prejudging and hating others. You will stop prejudging and hating others, and you will automatically behave. Okay? All right? You being a sinner is caused from your own fear, which is because you have this corruption in you. That's what makes you a sinner. Okay? When you remove all your fear and remove all this corruption, then you become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven. Okay? All right? So, did you know when you remove all your fear, you become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven? Okay? All right? So, yeah. Okay? What else? Did you know that if everyone was to remove their fear and deliver their soul to heaven correctly, we can wipe the evil off this planet? We can wipe the evil off this planet if everybody was to deliver their soul to heaven and remove their fear. If everybody was to remove their fear and deliver their soul to heaven correctly, we can wipe the evil off this planet. Okay? And we can have peace. Yeah. Okay? So, all right? Just so you know. All right? What else? Let's talk about how to follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Let's talk about that for a while. Okay? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love in heaven. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love in heaven. That is the forces of love. Okay? I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. And I do not bow and break to hate and corruption. Okay? That's very important to understand that. Okay? I'm going to mention it again in a few minutes. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Now I'm going to show you how to follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? All right? We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. That's going to make you unbreakable. Okay? Because Jesus Christ is unbreakable. So that's going to make you unbreakable. Okay? All right? And we always believe in ourselves. Okay? Always believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Because what's keeping your soul out of heaven is prejudice and hate. That's what's keeping your soul out of heaven. Okay? Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? So believing in yourself removes the fear. See, fear goes against two things. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. That's what fear goes against. Fear goes against you believing. Okay? Especially believing in that you can fight evil. Fear goes against that. Okay? So, like I said, live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? So, all right? So, what happens is, believing in yourself removes your fear. As you remove your fear, this is going to increase the forces of your love. This will increase the forces of your love. Okay? Never giving up to win against evil. This is going to make you unbreakable. This will make you unbreakable. Okay? So we have powerful, unbreakable love. Just like Jesus Christ. Okay? Because that's what Jesus Christ is. Powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? So what's going to happen is you're going to remove the fear and we're going to keep the fear out. We're going to remove the fear and keep the fear out. This is going to make you powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. Okay? Don't fear God. Okay? They got you fearing God. Don't fear God. That is the worst thing you can do is fear God. Okay? Don't fear God. Make God your best friend. You make Jesus Christ your best friend. Okay? Do you fear your best friend? No. It's your relationship with God. It's actually your relationship with Jesus Christ. So make Jesus Christ your best friend. Okay? All right? At Jesus Christ Love in Heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Jesus Christ always has your back when you get attacked by evil. Okay? All right? So, don't fear God. Okay? Judgment. There is no judgment. Because your soul is entering heaven while you're alive. You're delivering your soul to heaven before you die. You're delivering your soul to heaven before you die. Your soul's going to be in heaven, okay, when you die. Okay? So that means you don't have to fear death. You won't have to fear death because your soul's already going to be in heaven. So when you die, your soul's going to stay in heaven. That means you're going to win when you die because you never give up to win. Never give up to win against evil. We never give up to win against evil. That's going to keep you unbreakable. As long as you stay unbreakable, your soul stays in heaven. Even after you die, your soul stays in heaven. You in heaven never lose. You in heaven never lose because you're defending heaven. When you deliver your soul to heaven, you're defending heaven. You're defending love and freedom with its forces of love. That's what you're doing. Okay? All right? And do what they say can't be done. Now, what I mean by do what they say can't be done, things like I can't, I cannot, you can't, you cannot, that's impossible. These are the laws of prejuditism. I call them the laws of prejuditism. They're there to make you give up. They're there to make you give up. Don't ever give up to win against evil. Okay? They're there to make you give up. Discouragements. Discouragements are there to make you give up. I only encourage you. I would never discourage you. Okay? All right? So, I want you to break evil. I want you to bust the laws of prejudice. Okay? I want you to break evil. I don't want evil to break you. I want you to break evil. When you break evil, you conquered evil. When you break evil. By not allowing evil to break you, you're conquering evil. Because you're defending heaven and you're conquering evil. Okay? You're not allowing evil to break you anymore. That's what you're doing. Okay? Your own fear causes you to give up. Your own fear causes you to give up because there's prejudice in the fear. Okay? That's why we need to remove the fear. Okay? And as you believe in yourself, yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. This is what's going to happen. You're automatically going to behave. You're automatically going to behave. You're going to start seeing the truth from heaven. Okay? And as your soul gets closer and closer to heaven, you're going to start seeing the truth. You start to overcome your bad habits. You'll start to overcome your bad habits. I overcame drinking a long time ago. The biggest one I want you to overcome is suicide. I want you to overcome suicide. I want you to never ever give up to win against evil and overcome suicide. So if you get attacked by evil, you can handle it. That's why we need to remove the fear. When we remove the fear, if you get attacked by evil, you can handle it. And you'll never give up to win against evil. Okay? All right? The biggest one I want you to overcome is suicide. Okay? All right? I overcame smoking. I quit smoking. After I was attacked by evil, I quit smoking. I used a patch. It wasn't easy, but I quit smoking. Okay? What else? When I started fighting evil, I realized that evil was causing my mental illness, and I overcame mental illness. I actually overcame mental illness because I realized that evil was causing my mental illness. Was being caused by evil. Was being caused by prejudice and hate. I never give up to win against evil. This increases the forces of my love. Okay? So, I see the truth in real time. I see evil throughout the world. I could see evil. I see the dictatorship of evil, and I see that it's dictated from fear. Satan can't hide from me anymore. Because I see the truth from heaven. Because I'm in the war for heaven. I'm in the war for heaven. I get attacked by a lot of prejudice and hate. I was constantly attacked by demons until I put this shirt on. Because I'm in the war for heaven. Okay? Now, what else is gonna? I want you to overcome your bad habits. Okay? And as you remove more and more and more of your fear, you're automatically, like I said, you're automatically going to behave. Right? And you start to overcome your bad habits. You'll start to overcome all your bad habits. That's what happened with me. I overcame all my bad habits. I had some bad habits and I overcame them. Okay? So, just so you know. Now, I automatically behaved and I overcame all my bad habits. That's what happened to me. Because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? So what happens is, I want you to overcome all your bad habits, and what's going to happen is you're going to become a non-sinner. And when you become a non-sinner, your soul's going to enter heaven. When your soul enters heaven, you win! That means you conquered evil. That means you're conquering evil. This is what you did. You defended your love. You defended heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? I was attacked by evil because I lived in a quagmire of hate. I lived in a quagmire of hate. So I was attacked by evil. I was fired and blacklisted from my career. Never to work again. I was never able to go back to work because I'm prejudged and hated. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy being me. Okay? I went to mental illness for like 3 years. I know what it's like to get attacked by evil. I know what it's like. It's not easy. I went into a deep depression to where it hurt. I had anxiety, panic attacks. I was attacked by all of it. Because I'm unbreakable. Because I am unbreakable love. Okay? And I want you to become unbreakable love. When you become unbreakable love, you become a warrior for heaven. That means you're defending heaven. So once you stay unbreakable, you're defending heaven. Okay? Alright? Like I said, I was attacked by evil for like 3 years. I went to mental illness for like 3 years. I had no idea what was happening at the time. Before that, I know that I delivered my soul to heaven. That I did know. Okay? And what prevented me from committing suicide is winners don't quit, quitters don't win. And I kept myself unbreakable. And I refused to commit suicide. I refused to commit suicide. Didn't matter how bad my life got. My life was totally destroyed. Totally destroyed. My life was totaled. You understand? My life was totaled. Nobody would give me a job because I'm prejudged and hated. Because I'm hated and rejected. Okay? But I knew if I commit suicide, I was going to hell. That I did know. And that's why I never ever thought about committing suicide. Okay? It's never give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? And what happened was I started singing. I took up karaoke. I started doing karaoke and I started singing. I took on singing as a talent, and as I started practicing my singing, I started getting better and better and better. People told me that I sounded pretty good when I sang, so I took on singing as a talent, okay? And when I took on singing as a talent, that gave me some hope, and yeah, I started singing, okay? I started doing karaoke and I started singing and I started feeling better, okay? And then what happened was, as I was rehearsing my songs, I started seeing the truth from heaven again. I started seeing the truth from heaven because I delivered my soul to heaven, okay? So I started seeing the truth from heaven. And I realized that I'm in the war for heaven. And I started gathering all the intelligence so I can deliver it to you. Heaven asked me to fight prejudice. Heaven asked me to fight prejudice. It was a woman's voice. Okay? Alright? So. Alright? Now, what happens is when you remove all your fear, see, that's when I came out of my mental illness, is when I started doing the karaoke and I started singing. I came out of my mental illness. I came out of my depression, okay? And that's when I realized that the evil was causing my mental illness. When I realized that the evil was causing my mental illness, I overcame mental illness. I still take the medications for depression and all that, but I overcame my mental illness. Okay? So, alright? Now what happens is when you remove all your fear, your soul enters heaven. You become a non-sinner, your soul enters heaven. That means you win, okay? That means you in heaven never lose. You in heaven never lose, okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. From now on. Forever. We never ever give up to win against evil. That's going to keep your soul in heaven while you're alive. So this way when you die, your soul's going to stay in heaven. That means you're going to win when you die. You're not going to fear God. You're not going to fear judgment. And you're not going to fear death. Okay? These things I don't fear. Okay? So, just thought I'd let you know that. Okay? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. And I do not bow and break to hate and corruption. Okay? Alright? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. That's it. That's all I bow and break to. I don't bow and break to anything else. Okay? Alright? So. Alright? Now what happens is, because you delivered your soul to heaven, this is what you did. You defended your love. You defended heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Well, evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear when it attacks heaven. Okay? Alright? You're going to be defending heaven. What did I say? You defended your love. You defended heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You're defending heaven. You're defending love and freedom with its forces of love. You are defending heaven. Okay? Well, the forces of that love is going to react against fear. Okay? And when the forces of that love reacts against fear, it's going to hurt their prejudice. Okay? Whose prejudice does it hurt? It hurts the prejudgment, prejudice and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. It hurts their prejudice. Okay? And when it hurts their prejudice, this is going to drive them mad. This drives them mad. Then they hate you. Then they hate you. Then they attack you with prejudice and hate. They're going to attack you with hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? That's what you're going to get attacked by. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. You don't have to say nothing at all. You don't have to say nothing at all. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? As long as you win, heaven wins. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win every spiritual battle. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win every spiritual battle. That's going to drive them mad. Oh yeah, that drives them mad. I know, because I did it. I've done it. Okay? I got more prejudice and hate stories than Jesus Christ. Okay? Now you want to hear the truth about Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? Alright? Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? Well, the forces of his love was defending heaven. He was defending heaven because he was powerful and unbreakable. Because he was powerful and unbreakable, the forces of his love was defending heaven. The forces of his love reacted against fear. And when the forces of his love reacted against fear, it hurt their prejudice. Whose prejudice did it hurt? It hurt the prejudgment, prejudice and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. It hurt their prejudice. Because you see, his soul is already in heaven. His soul is already in heaven. Okay? So he was defending heaven. His love, the forces of his love was already defending heaven. So he drove the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. He drove them mad. He drove them mad. Then they attacked Jesus with prejudice and hate. Then they attacked Jesus with prejudice and hate. That's why he was prejudged and hated. Okay? And when they tried to torture him, they couldn't break him. They couldn't break him even when they tortured him. He was unbreakable. He could not be broken. Even when he was tortured, he could not be broken. Then when they put him on a cross, he could not be broken. They couldn't break him. You want to know why? Because Jesus never ever gives up to win against evil. He never ever gives up to win against evil. That's why he stayed unbreakable. He stayed unbreakable even when he was on the cross. So that's what happened. So when he died, his soul stayed in heaven after he died. His soul stayed in heaven after he died. Okay? My soul entered heaven and my body entered hell. That's why I'm in the war for heaven. Okay? Well, the same thing happened with him. Okay? Same thing happened with Jesus. His soul was in heaven and his body was in hell. Okay? They couldn't break him even when he was on the cross. He was unbreakable. And because he's unbreakable, his soul stayed in heaven after he died. Okay? So, that's the truth I learned from heaven. Okay? And that's how Jesus won. Jesus conquered evil. You're going to conquer evil the same exact way. Okay? Alright? Now let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Well, evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? Well, the forces of your love is going to react against fear. The forces of your love reacts against fear. It hurts their prejudice. And when it hurts their prejudice, this drives the prejudgment, prejudice and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad. Then they attack you with prejudice and hate. Okay? They hate you and they attack you with prejudice and hate. Okay? Sometimes they'll run. Sometimes they run in fear. They're either going to fight or flight. Okay? It goes both ways. Okay? But you're going to get attacked by prejudice and hate. You're going to get attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you say is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Nothing you do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. You don't say anything at all. As long as you stay unbreakable, you're defending heaven. As long as you stay unbreakable, you're defending heaven. You win the spiritual battle as long as you stay unbreakable. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win the spiritual battle. Okay? And when you win, heaven wins. When you win, heaven wins. Okay? When you win, heaven wins. Okay? Because you're defending heaven when you do this. Okay? Let's say somebody hates you. They're breaking your balls, breaking your chops. Okay? You don't have to say nothing at all. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. The forces of your love is driving them mad. The forces of your love is driving them mad. So they're not going to leave you alone. So if you say something, say, hey, go pound sand. Go kick rocks. Okay? Well, if you want to slay that demon, say, hey, go take your prejudice and hate. And you can shove it up your, you can tell them where to stick it. Sure. Okay? All right? The best one is call them a demon. I call them a demon. That's what I do. I call them a demon. And I let them know I drive them mad. That's what I do. You want to know why? Because it's the truth. Because it's the truth. And the truth is going to drive them mad. What did I say? The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards, this is what they do. They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. You become a part of heaven. That's why they're going to hate you. Because you become part of heaven. They're going to attack the truth. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Which would be you if you were defending heaven. So you call them a demon. Calling them a demon is the best. You want to know why? Because it's the truth. And the truth hurts them. The truth hurts them. The truth hurts their prejudice. The truth hurts their prejudice. Oh yeah. I know, because I've used it. I was attacked by a lot of prejudice and hate down through the years. I know the truth. I know the truth. I was attacked by this evil non-stop. Non-stop I was attacked by this evil. I was constantly attacked by this evil. So nobody knows the truth better than J.T. Quicks. Especially the truth that comes from heaven. This truth comes from heaven. Okay? Because I am in the war for heaven. I am hated and rejected because I am in the war for heaven. Okay? That's why the world hates me. You want to know why the world hates me? Because they hate heaven. They hate heaven. They hate me. They hate heaven. What did I say? The prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. Evil. Demons, trolls, and cowards. They attack the truth. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. They hate the truth. They hate the truth. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. They hate the forces of love that come from heaven. They hate heaven. The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards, they hate heaven because they live in fear. If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. If you live in fear. If you remove your fear, you will defend love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? A good warrior. Alright? What else? When you deliver your soul to heaven, you're going to sense fear, hate, and love. When you deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? You will sense fear, hate, and love. Okay? Alright? Alright? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Now, what do I mean by cheerlead your soul to heaven? We believe in you. Okay? We want you to believe in yourself. We believe in you. Okay? That you can fight evil and deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you. So remember, God loves you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back. And you can talk to Jesus Christ anytime you want. You're closer to heaven than you think. You are closer to heaven than you think. You can talk to Jesus anytime you want. You can ask him for forgiveness. That's what I do. I ask him for forgiveness. If I think I've sinned or something, I ask him for forgiveness. Things like that. I just talk to him. Like I'm talking to a friend. Jesus is my best friend. Jesus Christ is my best friend. Okay? Now I'm fighting evil for Jesus Christ's love in heaven. I am fighting evil for Jesus Christ's love in heaven. Okay? I am fighting evil for the forces of love. I am part of the forces of love. I am part of the forces of love. I joined with the forces of love because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? So, yeah. Okay? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back when you get attacked by evil. Okay? Alright? Until next week, I love you. Bye.